Hello and welcome to another edition of the Hornet Report. I'm Jennifer Pomarico.
And I'm Kevin Kloss. Here's what's coming up on this week's episode.
The HDG brought down the house with their winter musical. We'll talk to Junior Ashwin Prasanna, who recently played the drums with the Jazz Band of America. And Tornado Tom hits the halls for some more Tom Talk.
The cast and crew of the HTG definitely took the audience over the rainbow with their production of The Wizard of Oz. The show ran 3 nights and received much praise from audience members. Hornet Report correspondent Mike Catellis was on the scene.
Thanks, guys. I'm at the Homedale Theater Guild's winter production, The Wizard of Oz, and I interviewed some of the cast and crew. How has the experience of the show been for you?
Well, I've had a lot of fun. I'm a freshman, so I'm really excited to be doing this, and it's just such a good show, and everyone's so excited that everyone liked it.
Now, I personally thought you were hilarious as the Wicked Witch of the West. What did you do to get into character?
Honestly, I just use the laugh. The laugh is really like the key thing that always gets me into character. As soon as I start cackling, I feel really evil. It helps a lot.
One thing I noticed is that the costumes were phenomenal for this show. Like, did someone make them or did you rent them?
We actually rented most. Like, mine here is rented. My ruby red slippers are purchased. And Bobby actually made the props and the sets, but most of the costumes were rented.
You did about 100% of the sets for this show. How is the process for making the sets?
Well, I can't take credit for 100% of it. We have Mr. Smith who builds everything, and me and my mom come in and we paint all of the sets and decorate everything. And Tara Haydell actually helped me build the giant Oz puppet which comes on stage. So I can't take all the credit for everything, but it's been 4 years in the making, I think, this show, and I'm really glad that Mr. Flores and everybody, let this collaboration happen and made it the wonderful show that it is.
Well, the cast and crew gave a night of outstanding performances, and we look forward to the next production from the Homedale Theater Guild. Back to you.
Thanks, Mike. The show was directed by Mr. Flores, with musical direction by Mr. Getke, choreography by Mrs. Patricia Flores, lighting design by Mr. Mester, and production design by Mr. Bob Smith, Rob Christie, and his mom.
Aside from searching for his heart and melting evil witches, Junior Ashwin Prasanna enjoys being one of the best jazz drummers in the country. He was recently admitted to the Jazz Band of America and performed in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here's what he had to say about his journey.
Musically, the kids there were on a different level than I've ever played with. It was incredible to be playing in a hall in front of 2,000 people with the best jazz band in America. And also, we had a guest artist. His name is Ndugu Chancellor, probably the most prolific studio drummer of all time, meaning if you look at his list of albums, it goes on and on and on. You can't name them all. He's played on so many famous people, like Santana, you name it, whatever. Yeah. So he gave me a lot of important advice, and we played a lot of songs together. So and I became good friends with him. So hopefully we'll keep in touch for a long time. So. That's really cool.
Priceless, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the best thing I've ever done. Just when you come back, you're on such a high, you feel so great, and it makes you realize why you have that passion that you have.
With spring break about to begin, many students will be packing their bags and heading to the airport for vacation, while some will just be taking time to relax at home. Our very own Tornado Tom hits the halls to ask where students will be going this spring break in Tom Talk.
So what's the plans for spring break?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
You and me lied to me.
I'm not lying. I got nothing to do.
Nothing?
Nope.
Go anywhere?
Nope.
Nowhere?
Nope.
All right then.
I'm staying home playing sports.
Anything else? You're not going away?
Nope, not this year.
Going to Quebec to ski.
I'm going to Florida.
Uh-huh. You're going to Florida?
Yeah.
Where are you guys heading for spring break?
Nowhere.
Home, around, get my license tomorrow, so drive.
I'm not going anywhere. Don't even. Nope. I'm not going anywhere.
His mom's house. Oh! This is Tom Troiano, the Tornado, signing off. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tom. That looks like all the time we have for now. But before we go, we would like to remind all aspiring filmmakers out there that the annual HHS Film Festival will be held Friday, April 26th at 7:30 in the auditorium. Anybody interested in submitting a film should see Mr. DeNovellis in the TV studio for an application. The entry deadline is Friday, April 12th. For the Hornet Report, I'm Jennifer Pomarico.
And I'm Kevin Kloss. Be sure to join us next time, where, as always, we'll bring you the week's best at HHS. Have a great spring break, everybody.